We know throughout history there has been some highs, some lows. One thing we do know is that throughout history there have been looks being served. Beauty has been there.
Beats. Historical beats. Weird. Cool. Mostly weird.
So today we are stepping back in time and trying an iconic beauty look from someone in history. Spencer, do you have a favorite time in history?
I liked when Mary and Elizabeth were fighting. There was drama.
Okay, drama. You like the drama.
Do you have a favorite time in history?
You know, no. You know how you want to like put yourself in a scenario? There's no parts where I'm like, yeah, wish I could go back then.
History fashions?
Yeah.
Baby.
Segue. So today we are going to be doing a look inspired by 18th century France. How do you feel about that?
They were pretty extra.
I feel like it's definitely my level of extra, but I'm excited to see you do it.
Marie-Antoinette turned that upside down. She had people putting stuff in their hair.
Yeah.
People wearing lots of makeup.
So the most recognizable example of this time, as you already said, is our homegirl, Marie-Antoinette. There was some like real thought put into this and taking their time and like you worked on that. Well, they didn't work on it.
Yeah, they were
people that did that, but I feel like the thing was like to look like your face is a baby. I'm not a baby. Okay, before we hop into our looks, we need to know some basic history. The luxury goods market, no, I'm kidding. The luxury goods market in Paris in the 1700s was said to be lively and extravagant.
Extra.
Yes, extra. French women of the time used a large variety of beauty products. Similar to how we use them today, these products were used to clean and beautify the skin, hide imperfections such as pockmarks and syphilis, scars.
This stuff was running rampant back in the day.
I guess.
Also, I have pockmarks
What are pockmarks?
from like
Chicken pox? That sounds like that app you trade clothes on.
Poshmarks. Poshmarks.
These products were also used to prevent aging and to prevent illness.
Were they trying to get rid of fungal infections?
There was a recipe for how to remove worms from your face.
What are you, an apple?
I love apples.
I love apples.
All right, makeup is off. Are you ready to start?
Yes, there's a lot of stuff that's been put in front of us, and that's vinegar.
I can smell it, and we have matches, so. We have this mood board over here that I'm going to grab, and it's going to be our inspiration. You know when you like save those pictures on Instagram?
Yeah.
This is it. I made it myself.
Oh my God, this little dog.
That's me.
Lots of blush.
Lots of blush, defined thin brows, a little bit of nose highlight. They were not using highlighter. I'm pretty sure this is just paintings. There were two main types of makeup, blanc and rouge, which is white and red. Rouge is my level of Sephora insider.
Oh my God.
The popular aesthetic was to have super pale skin, which was seen to be a sign of high birth or social class. Woof.
Interesting.
Woof. I mean, this is where we get to history being like up and discriminatory.
Yeah.
During the 15th through 18th centuries, both men and women would paint their faces with a mixture of white lead and vinegar. White lead? I don't think lead's good to put on anything, right?
I mean,
Unless
yeah,
paper?
that, but also vinegar.
Where do our beauty standards come from? This. So obviously we're not going to put poison on our faces. I personally am not going to do any skin lightening steps just because that's up.
Yeah.
I'm going to really mattify my face and make it look as flat as possible.
I get to put light stuff on my face, which is gonna be really great, and I can't wait.
I'm scared. Oh girl.
Yeah, I know.
That is like,
I know. We're talking like Halloween makeup, like clown situation.
that's like whiteout. Like I erase my mistakes with that.
It's funny, like they would have been so excited to put this on.
No, you're a clown. You look like they do.
I know. Hey, just gonna throw this out there. Not a fan.
Eyebrows were often shaped, both plucked and painted or dyed. Those with wealth could even wear false brows made from mouse fur.
Okay.
That's mouse. Wait. Why mice? I can only imagine people years from now looking at like microblading and being like, that's what they did then. Ripe elderberries may be used to darken the brows, as well as burnt cork or cloves. Is that what these are? Turns out we've got some cloves here, so we're going to be historically accurate with this. So what you do is you take a little clove and you burn it on this thick end, and then you wait for it to cool, and then you use it on your brows.
Okay.
Wow!
I know, this is working much better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
It's very dark, but
I love it.
it does smell good. Listen, I'm impressed by how, like, pigmented that is, but
Yeah.
baby, she's dark.
Yeah, they are. Rouge is basically blush that was used on top of the white makeup to achieve reddened cheeks.
Now, I'll tell you what, I'm not excited for this part.
Yeah.
Nope.
I feel like this is gonna be a thing. I love blush. I put on too much already. This is like a norm for me. Wow, you look really scary. Scary because it's so good. I feel like my words aren't helping you.
They're not. Is this good? Is this enough?
I feel beautiful.
I feel like I look like I have a fever.
Lips. Lips were not necessarily reddened, but could be accentuated with the application of ingredients like almond oil or goose grease. What's goose grease?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. The sound of goose grease just makes me...
It's the alliteration that really is thrown in. Goose
Goose
grease.
grease.
Goose grease.
The goose grease.
If color was desired, a woman might apply distilled alcohol or vinegar. Vinegar?
Do we have to... Is that what this is for? I don't want vinegar near my mouth unless it's balsamic. And even then, I'm eating it. I don't want to put it on my lips.
So they just... What does it do? If they were smart, they would just put their blush on their lips.
Oh, it smells.
Yeah, it smells of vinegar.
It's not doing anything anyway.
Honestly, I'm like going back for more like it's the fountain of youth over here. Oh, a beauty mark. Women and some men would also incorporate
Mooch?
a mooch?
Mooches?
Women and some men would also incorporate a mooch into their look, highlighting their skin's paleness. Oh, so they would put a little beauty mark, like a dark dot, just to be like, look at how white I am. These were black silk or velvet patches, commonly cut into circles, but could also appear to be shapes like moons, stars, or diamonds.
Yeah, they were getting crazy with that.
While they were worn for their aesthetic value, they were also useful for covering blemishes caused by syphilis or smallpox.
Syphilis is back, baby! I'm gonna do 2.
I knew the beauty marks, but not the like stars. It seems so much more calling attention to something when you could just live with your syphilis scar.
Here I am. This is me.
So we have our makeup looks, but we're missing a little something.
I wonder what that could be.
That's the hair. The hair.
Aha.
All right, the poof was a hairstyle that was very popular with women in Paris during the 18th century. In 1774, Leonard Autier invented the poof sentimental. In the first iteration of this style, it said he used many feathers, 2 wax figures, A parrot pecking at cherries and 14 yards of gauze?
Yeah, this is what I remember. They had a lot of stuff in their hair. So it was like a Christmas tree on your head.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would be in your poof?
Probably some food.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I feel like you would have like little sunglasses in yours.
Oh my gosh, little sunglasses, like some lipstick.
Yeah.
A work phone, a home phone.
Yeah. I have some pens that are very dear to me, my felt tip pens that are all different colors, probably those in there somewhere.
Yeah. Theater or opera was a great place for ladies to show off their poofs. Okay, so they would like go out and stunt.
Yeah, but like, I have to imagine that would hurt your neck. You know, you wear your heels, really cute heels, but by the time you get home, you're like, get these things off.
Right. So it turns out, to buy a poof these days is quite expensive.
Yeah.
So we got a budget poof.
Oh no.
Here we are. I am scared.
Me too.
The height and then the length. I feel like a man on the dollar. I am terrified to go out into the world.
The shirt kind of makes you look like you're ready for court. Judge.
Court is in session. I don't know what you look like, but I'm not confident in saying it out loud. It wasn't that bad for me, but I didn't paint my face.
I thought it was gonna be worse. I'm not pumped about how pale I am at the moment. I've got some wild on my face.
This is something that I don't,
This is a look.
I'm not.
You're not? You're not into
I'm
it?
not trying to be like this all the time. Okay, I guess we gotta go see what people think.
Great.
We're wearing 18th century beauty trends.
You have a ton of moles.
Yes.
You look like a China doll. Oh my god, the mole.
Folks? Absolutely not. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me.
It's gonna be a no from you, dog. Okay, what about you? Lillian, not into it.
So much hair, and I'm sweating so much.
I love it. We getting cake? Can a bitch eat cake?
Yes, you can, honey.
You look like Little Bo Peep.
I've been walking around all afternoon with this look on, and this is not even the start of what women did at that time. Well, some women. It is warm up under here. I could only imagine what they had to do.
This is actually kind of fun. I'm surprised how many things like worked, like the clothes and the eyebrows. Like, my eyebrows don't look that bad. Like, I'm pretty impressed. Not a look I'm gonna, you know, keep for my everyday. But, I mean, it was fun.
There was a lot of work that went into this look. I'm gonna go with my natural beauty.